Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. Everton today have been linked with a move for Gremio winger Everton Suarez. Sky Sports reporting that Everton do have an interest in the wide player. His agent is thought to be trying to get him a move to the Premier League, and Everton are one of the clubs apparently interested in him. Marcel Brands said last night that Everton may be looking for someone as a right wing option because we've only got Theo Walcott. But Suarez does play off the left, even though he is right-footed. So it remains to be seen whether there is any concrete interest in him. We were linked quite heavily with him after the during and after the Copa America in the summer. Other clubs were as well, but the 24-year-old has remained at Gremio. Remains to be seen whether Everton do go and get him. It'd be an incredible PR stunt for them to have, wouldn't it, to have a player with the club's name on the back of his shirt. But we'll have to see whether there is anything in that. A link again to Adrien Rabiot was surfaced today in Italy, and again saying that the player may move to Everton on a short-term loan. This comes following last week when Rabiot said he was staying at Juve and the club said he wouldn't be available for loan. So Italian press, not always the most reliable, but they have said that the 24-year-old could move on loan to Everton and link up with Carlo Ancelotti. Very good player, would be an excellent addition for Everton, even if it is just until the summer. Would enable, obviously, the likes of Jean-Philippe Gbamin to be eased back in rather than rush back. And Everton do need someone who can take the ball and move around the pitch, which Rabiot does very well. Another player we're linked with today is Mirash Kumbala, who is a 19-year-old centre-back, Albanian centre-back, playing for Verona. Everton credited with an interest in him. I asked the Piv, Andy, about him. He thinks he's a decent player, but not quick enough. But Everton have been linked with him. But one player who the links are much stronger to is Unai Nunes, the Athletic Bilbao centre-back, 22-year-old. Very quick, very good on the ball. Everton have watched them this season. Was linked with Manchester City earlier in the season as well, but reports out of Spain saying that Everton have watched him and are very, very interested in taking him. And he does fit the Marcel Brands, 20 to 26 age group, good young player with potential to grow and a sell-on value. So he is exactly the type of centre-back that Everton could go for. I mean, there's another link today to Nathan Ake of Bournemouth, but don't see that given that they were asking for 70 or 80 million in the summer, so that is out of Everton's price bracket. And a move for Nunes is more likely than Ake, I would say, at this moment. And that is it for today's News Daily. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and if you want more videos, join us over on Patreon. See you later.